Hi class, I am the worst content creator, so if you are a content creator and watching this in my class as it goes by and you want to send any helpful tips and tricks via email, kindly, you are welcome to. But essentially, I am going to be showing you right now from my handy dandy iPhone and my Mac our Canvas course, and I want to give you some brief tips and tricks of where to find useful information and things that you need to be doing for our course. So here we have on the right hand side that our to-do list. So all of these with the speaker are going to be our announcements. You can sign up to have announcements in your inbox. Please be checking your email every day, but if not, make sure you're logging into Canvas every day. Also, is going to give you the most recent and up-to-date student to-dos. Don't worry, I also get a list of to-dos every time I'm to grade an assignment. My list of to-dos on the side. This is student view though. So you will notice that there is a lot of good stuff that we have going on, especially in this first week. It's laying the groundwork for our course. And please try to stick to the dates and the time frames that I have as close to possible. If not, work a little bit ahead of schedule. So here are the two announcements. This one is the second one I posted, and I posted this yesterday. It gives you a link to go to our syllabus. Please read through the syllabus and all this information, and let me know if you have any questions about any of the material that I have posted on here. Sometimes it doesn't all make sense until we get going, but keep checking back. If there are ever any syllabus changes, I will make an announcement about that, as well as make a change on the syllabus. I'm not expecting you to read it every single day and try to figure out when I change something small. I will definitely let you know and keep you very well informed. The syllabus also can be found on the left-hand side in the syllabus side. This page also will show you basically a list of everything you're going to have to do. And yes, it feels like a lot, and it is a lot. And you're going to be meeting all the learning objectives of this course, which includes writing up to 15 pages of publishable graded material by the end of the course. And we've got 5 weeks to do it. So what we're doing here is none of it is busy work. It's all to lay the foundation to become better writers, to make sure that we're not just doing one draft, one and dones, and turning it in without thinking and reflecting and revising our work, but that we're really taking the time to become better writers. So that's why everything is spaced out. That's why you're going to have multiple due dates within a module, so that you're not just trying to get it done all in one setting or sitting. So that is kind of the method behind my madness. For the most part, you are able to work ahead. The only times that becomes slightly harder are when you're waiting for discussion, like others to post discussion board posts so that you can respond to them, but you can always make your initial post ahead of time. Just remind yourself that you do need to come back and make those two comments on your peer's post. And then the other is when you're peer reviewing your peers' essays, you're going to need to be waiting for others to be posting it. So if you have a first draft done early, go ahead and post, because I'm sure someone else is going to soon, and then it'll be able to be assigned that you'll be able to peer review them. I will talk about that more as we're going through each assignment, but just giving you a little bit of a heads up for that. So I know we're all incredibly busy people, and I want to make sure that you're able to do most of the course when it makes most sense to you. There are going to be times where it's forced and it has to be for some of the learning objectives we have to do, but I really want to be able to work with you there. Here on this other right below syllabus and modules, you'll see all of our modules here. We've got some great resource pages, getting started for remote learning, some writing tips, research and using sources, rhetorical analysis sources, a bunch of really great stuff, a KWL chart. You don't have to go through all of it right now. You could peruse and see what you see there. As the course goes on, I will be talking about more of them. I might refer you back to like a writing tips page. I might refer you to do a rhetorical analysis, and where I would say, let's go to the resource page and look this up. So I want you to be able to know where it is, but you don't have to go through all of it right now. Just peruse and get your bearings. Below that are major assignments. All of our essay assignments are here. In this essay assignment folder, and I'm going to have a video for each essay assignment as well. But in this essay assignment module, you have a sample MLA formatted paper. This is similar to how I'm going to want you to construct your papers. We have a general rubric, but I have specified rubrics for every single essay assignment. And then we have essay assignments. We begin with a summary and response essay. You're going to be picking a problem article from this list, and once you've done the student survey, I'm going to be adding a few more articles based on your interest that you've let me know. You're going to be picking one of them. You're going to be learning how to summarize or become even better summarizers than you already are, and a response to it. You can find all the information about this essay in a grading criteria and checklist. And I just got logged out, so you're going to see that this is something that happens to us. I have multiple email addresses. I will show you that in just a short moment. And then problem essay is the second big essay we have. Again, I linked to the problem articles. We have example essays that you're going to be taking some time and looking over. There's going to be grading criteria and checklists. And this essay is going to be discussing and doing some research about the actual problem and defining what it is. The next big assignment we have is an annotated bibliography. You're going to be doing some college level research through our library online, and I'm showing you how to do some annotations, and you're going to be producing a small but very worthy annotated bibliography. For me, it's due at the end of week 3, or it could be considered the beginning of week 4. And then essay number 3 is a problem solution essay. That's due in week 4. So that's really near the end of our course. It's our longest essay. It's going to be worth the most amount of points. And it is essentially an argument essay that you are writing. You're discussing the problem that you've already identified. You're building on essay number 2. And then you're expanding it to discuss a solution that you've researched and you figured out. Lastly, there is the final reflection essay, which is what it says it is. It's a reflection about the course, about your writing, about what you've done. And that's essay number 4, and it's due right at the end of our course. All of that information is there. Please take some time and look it over. But for every single essay that I assign, I'm going to be having a shorter video than this, going over that essay, and then also having an optional Zoom meeting for us to discuss it, and then an optional meeting time for us to talk one-on-one about it. So after those main essay assignments, if we go back one, I'm not always crazy about Canvas because it takes me all the way back. We talked about discussion assignments. Most of you have already started your discussion assignments, but I go through what you're doing for each one. You're previewing, you're summarizing, you're responding, and then you're responding to any additional questions. And then please, please, please don't forget number 5, respond to other students. That is the part that you have to wait for others to get to. Guidelines and grading. Please make sure that you're looking over this before you hit respond, so that there are no correct answers. But here are the guidelines of what you are going to be given credit for your work. I want it to be at least 3/4 to 1 page in total each single time, no more than 2 pages. This is you interacting with our readings or our videos. Each discussion assignment is worth 20 points total, and you must respond to at least 2 other students' posts to get full credit. If you have questions about your grade, I do allow some revisions, so you can make up points, but you're not going to probably reach that 20-point mark if you need that, but you still can be earning a very solid B or A for them if you revise. But try to do it in the first get-go as well, because we want to be making these personal connections, and your time is valuable, so that you don't need to keep coming back. Others in major assignments is the writing portfolio. This is going to be due the very last class we have, or date of our class, July 31st. That sounds far ways away, but trust me, it's going to come really quickly. So look over that. That's really also a metacognitive reflection exercise, and you're using what you've done in this class to produce it. So just keep an eye on it. Otherwise, the modules should be pretty much all put together. You will see on some of them there's prerequisites for you to get to them, that you need to be completing the other modules ahead of time, which I want to make sure you're doing, which is why some of them are locked until dates. They're not locked too far out. Really, it's the beginning of July or July 10th for like the last few ones, so that you're making sure that you get everything done in the first few ones before moving on in the class. If I'm noticing most of us are already at a further point in the course, then I'll unlock it early. Communicate with me if you have a need for me to unlock it even earlier. I'm here to, we're supposed to have a dialogue, so I want you to be talking with me and letting me know what you need as well, and I'll make sure that I'm listening, and if there's a reason I can't, I'll let you know. Final exam week is up. It discusses the writing portfolio and the last quiz. We have 5 quizzes in our semester. You can take them open note. Just don't want any other than how I'm saying take them open note, and you can take them more than one time. Please, no cheating. On this other side here, if you're not completely familiar with Canvas, you'll see that there's grades, and it will list what your grades are for the course. So as the course goes on, you just keep an eye on it. If you have any questions, let me know so I can then help you understand it, or we can talk about how you can get your grade up, or what you need in order to earn a C or higher. Just let me know. On this other side is also tutoring. I make these references a lot in our course, and so I would like you to take advantage of this. If you're taking other courses other than a writing course, know that you can do Math Central or other tutoring services, but we have a writing studio. I want you to use the writing studio. Try to use it for almost every paper. There's also something called Brain Fuse online tutoring, and a lot of my students really love this, because when they want help on a paper at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., Brain Fuse a lot of times is still open and available, and you can chat with them and they'll get back to you. So please look out for that, and I will ask you to send me some verification about it for extra credit as we get through it. Library services, we are going to have a class that talks a lot more about this. But if you're looking for other piece of information or articles, and I am not exactly hitting the mark when I'm updating the problem articles for our assignments, meaning you have something in mind and you've asked me like maybe to provide some articles for nutrition or fast fashion, and you haven't found anything that you liked, maybe come here and under quick links, look at something like opposing viewpoints or academic search complete and play around with them and see if you can find what you're looking for. Please feel free to email me for any assistance. I'll talk more about this in a quick little video, but you will be able to really see some really cool how-to videos or sources. I'm trying to see if this one, yeah, like opposing viewpoints is going to have so many articles on like here's a topic, plastic waste, federal nutrition programs, space exploration. You can just browse issues here. So many issues. And this could become really useful, really, really useful when we are doing our essays. So take a little look, and I will be coming back to it multiple times. Trust me. That is one of our big objectives this semester, to be able to build our research skills. Additionally, here in the libraries, laptop requests. If you do not have a laptop that is reliable, or like just be looking here to help you be able to do this course. And always and I have students who are like, I don't really know if I want to be chatting with the librarians on the chat bot. Do it. Like usually, the worst that can happen is you're not going to know the answer to your question. But 9 times out of 10, actually 99.9 times out of 10, they will be able to answer your question and answer it well, and you'll feel so much better having that answer. So if we ever need to do a Zoom link is on this side. I'll be sending out links for it, but just to let you know. And then when you get to do the anonymous class climate form for me later this semester, that's here. You can also do a search bar for our course here. But at home will take you everywhere, including up here. And you'll notice that I like to put announcements. I like to put information up. I like to give you as much information as possible. Sometimes it might be overkill with information, but I'd rather you know everything that I'm thinking and want you to know for you to be really successful in this course and to become better writers and thinkers than for me to skim on the information, assume you have an idea, and then we need to really work harder, both of us, later in the semester. I want you to be successful. I want this class to have all A's and B's. I want you to be able to transfer this course to any college that you want to, or wherever you're coming from. So please know that I am here to work with you, to help you, to make this experience as pleasant and rewarding as possible. So reach out, email, let me know what you need. I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you for giving me 20 more minutes of your time. And I hope you have a good idea of where things are in the course and a little bit more about how I work. And I can't wait to read your discussion posts and find out more about you and really get started. I'll see you on the flip side.